stars in their eyes. Please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
Again, time for stars in their eyes. Like Pete Waterman, we show the doors to hopeful singers, but in a nice way. Being a pop star is a funny business, you know. If Madonna turns up wearing nothing but a piece of string and a couple of coconuts, she'd be in the papers. If we tried that, we'd be in court. When Fatboy Slim takes other people's CD collections and sells them for money, it's called sampling. We did that, it'd be called burglary. And only in pop can you get away with talking openly about your newest position. We'll start with a star who's had many attractive positions. So let's get moving with star guest number 1.
Hi, my name's Samantha Adams. I'm from Welling in Kent and I'm just on my way to my salsa class. I started learning salsa about a year and a half ago and I like the dancing because there's great moves in it. These are my friends Claire and Cheryl, and I've known them for a long, long time.
Hi. She's always been singing and dancing and laughing, and she'll be brilliant at the person she's going to be. She's just like her. She's always been singing her since she was little, so she'll be fantastic.
I like performing because it gives me a chance to express myself, and it's something you don't get to do every day, and that's something I've always wanted to do since I was the age of 7.
A little more dancing, plenty more singing on the way for Sam Adams. People have different reasons for coming on the show, you know. Some do it for, they do recognition. Some do it for fun. What's your excuse?
Mine's recognition, but also to get my confidence back a bit.
You came on here to get your confidence back. Why did you lose it?
Well, last year my boyfriend dumped me and I thought, well, I can either sit at home and sulk about it, or go out there and do something about it.
Good for you. Well, tell me a bit about this person you're going to be then.
Well, she's born in Melbourne in 1968. She's duetted with Robbie Williams and Neil Tennant, and Kathy Dennis and Paula Abdul have written songs for her, and she's very famous for her pert bottom.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Sam.
Matthew, I'm going to be Kylie Minogue.
Kylie Minogue! In your ears and in your eyes, tonight, singing live, Sam Adams is Kylie Minogue!
To Hello, lovely.
That is such a great dress, you know, and you look so good in it.
Thank you.
And you'd never be bothered with flies either, would you? Marvellous. If I was your ex-boyfriend now, I would be absolutely gutted because you could have gone out with Kylie Minogue and you blew it. Ah! How's your confidence?
Much better.
It's looking great from where we're standing. Well done.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Adams as Kylie Minogue! Well, Kylie was just 18 years old when she had her first #1, positively ancient compared to our next star, who was writing and recording hits from the age of 12. Like the Mozart of Motown, he created some real classics. Stumped? Well, so is star guest number 2.
Hi, my name's Hezron Otti and I'm originally from Jamaica. I've been living in Telford now for 4 years. I've always been fond of cricket coming from the West Indies and I've always played as a child growing up, which is why I'm here today practicing with the Shropshire Under-19 cricket team. I've been singing for all my life, really. I was born in the church and I've always been on the choir, coming from a religious background. So I've been singing for most of my life, actually. And I'm really just rearing to go. I can't wait to meet Matthew and all the guys. It's just great, a wonderful feeling. Looking forward to it.
So it's yet another massive hit coming up for Hezron Otti. Now, you work in sales in a life coaching college, right? Just tell me what life coaching is.
Well, life coaching is really releasing one's potential and helping an individual to break down the barriers in doing so.
OK, right. What kind of areas do you cover in life coaching?
Well, the skills we look at are listening skills, questioning techniques, building rapport, and self-esteem, to name a few.
Oh, right. What do you think my rapport is like, then?
Well, you make people feel quite comfortable, especially when they're nervous, like I am. Just a bit, but it's fine. Yes.
Yeah, I am good, aren't I? Tell me a bit about the person you're going to be.
Well, the person I'm going to be tonight, Matthew, has had a 40-year career and has released about 30 top-selling albums.
Yeah.
His real name is Stephen Judkins. He's also written and produced for Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Whitney Houston, and has also duetted with Paul McCartney in the song Ebony and Ivory.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Hezron.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder! A wonder to behold as tonight, singing live, Hezron Otti is Stevie Wonder!
Lately I've had the strangest feeling. When the reason here to find. Every thought of losing you's been hanging around my mind. Far more frequently you're wearing perfume. When you say no special place to go, but when I ask when you be coming back soon, you don't know, never know. Well, I'm a man of many wishes. Hope my premonition misses what I really feel. My eyes won't let me hide, 'cause they always start to cry. Just the other night while you were sleeping, I vaguely heard you whisper someone's name. nothing's changed. Well, I'm a man of many wishes. Hope my premonition misses what I really feel. My eyes won't let me hide, 'cause they always start to cry. 'Cause this time could mean goodbye, goodbye. Well, I'm a man of many wishes. I hope my premonition misses what I really feel. My eyes won't let me hide, 'cause they always start to cry. 'Cause this time could mean goodbye.
That is great. That's the vocal control is astonishing. Do you know, you've had a great time here, haven't you, Hezron?
I certainly have, yes.
You have. You're such a great man and such a great singer. Ladies and gentlemen, Hezron Otti as Stevie Wonder. Well, so far we've heard from Australia and America, two countries that have given us so much to talk about, and thanks to their influence on our language, a lot of us are now talking about it by going up at the end of sentences, as if every sentence is a question, even when it isn't, so please don't do it, because it's really difficult to stop. We're back after the break with more Stars in Their Eyes. Help! Exterminate! Bye! Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes, confusing the eyes and delighting the ears with a parade of amazing pop sound-alikes you won't find anywhere else. That's our mission statement. Live with it. Who's next to come stomping through those doors, bewigged and besequined up to the nines? Actually, wigs and sequins are a big clue. That and a spectacular pair of lungs. For more clues, you'll need to check out star guest number 3.
Hi, my name's Paulette Williams, and this is where we live, here in Droylsden in Manchester.
We've been in this house for about a year now. When we came house hunting, this is the first house that we saw, and we absolutely fell in love with the place. It's a bit of a family joke, but I'm obsessive with cleaning. I clean morning, day, and probably through the night as well if I could. This is my husband, Jason.
Hi, all right.
We've been married for 3 years, but we've actually been together for 16 years. These are my 2 children. Jade's 13 and Dale is 10.
And I work here.
The first song that I ever taught myself was Save All Your Kisses For Me. I was about 3 years old and I just thought I was a bee's knees.
That's the home life. Now let's see the pop life of Paulette Williams. Now, we know you're good at singing, otherwise you wouldn't be here, would you? Well, there is something else we do know that you're good at, and that is cleaning. You're mad for it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just how mad for it are you?
I live for cleaning.
Do you?
Yeah. I go through about 2 litres of cream cleaner a month, 2 tins of polish a week, and I've got to think about the toilet roll. It has to be in rather than out.
Oh, an over?
Yes.
No, I'm an over as well.
Really?
Are you an over? I'm an over. I don't like it under. Not nice, is it?
No.
Have you got any tips for us? Because I see they're gagging for them.
I've got, do you know the yellow dusters that everybody buys to do the dusting with?
Yeah.
Don't bother with that, because as soon as you wipe it away, there's more dust left in.
There's your residue.
Exactly.
I know. What do you use
I
then?
get a face cloth,
Yeah.
spray the polish directly onto the face cloth, and clean.
No.
And I get dead excited.
Will you please tell me something about the person you're going to be?
The person I'm going to be tonight, Matthew, was born in 1946 on a rundown farm in Tennessee.
Yeah.
She's the 4th of 12 children. She has 24 #1 country singles. And last but not least, she has her own theme park called Dollywood.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Paula.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton! Swapping flexi time for 9 to 5. Tonight, singing live, Paulette Williams is Dolly Parton!
I stumbled to the kitchen for myself a cup of ambition and stretch and try it all night. Jump in the sun, the blood starts pumping out on the street. The traffic starts stopping the folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, really getting by. It's all taking and no giving, they just use your mind, but you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss don't seem to let me. I swear sometimes I manage to get you. They let you dream just to watch them shatter. You just a step on the boss man ladder, but you got dreams and never take away. In the same boat, just a lot of your friends waiting for the day your ship will come in. The tide's gonna turn, so all gonna roll you away. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, really getting by. It's all taking and no giving, they just use your mind, but you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, oh, for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss don't seem to let me. I swear sometimes I manage to get me. 9 to 5, oh, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you dream about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, but no matter what they cut it, and you spend your life putting money in his pocket, working 9 to 5.
Are you all right?
Yes.
That is a great performance, you know. Are you a bit wobbly now?
Yeah, I'm just like... What?
No. Don't do that. Just tell us how you got that movement, that dolly movement. How did you learn to do that?
When I was hoovering, I think.
And most people, they come into the studio the first time, they go, ooh, look at the stage, ooh, look at the lights, ooh, look at the dressing rooms. Not Paulette. She went, ooh, look at that canteen, ain't it clean? She did. Wonder what they use on the tables. Well, you know, the same thing that you apply to cleaning, you apply to singing, because you're just great. That is such a great performance.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paulette Williams as Dolly Parton. Leaving the deep south now and heading up north to the city of Steel, Sheffield has a long musical tradition with bands like Pulp, Def Leppard, The Human League, ABC and Vance Arnold and the Avengers. Who? Well, Vance and his Avengers were the first port of call for our next star, and after leaving them, he really flew, much like Starguest number 4.
Hi, I'm Kevin Stokes. I come from Heathfield in East Sussex. I've been flying for 20 years. You get up there, you get the wind beneath your wings and you just go for it. My children were amazed when they heard I was going to be on Stars in Their Eyes. It took them a little while to grasp the concept of being on television, but they haven't stopped talking about it since.
When we found out Dad was on the telly, it was brilliant.
Fit to fly. I love flying. It's wonderful. You've got the wind beneath your wings. Anywhere you can go. what more could a man want?
It's out of the clouds and into the smoke for Kevin Stokes. You look very relaxed on your film. Did you have fun making that film?
It was the most manic day.
What do the girls think about you being on TV?
Oh, they love it. They keep going up to people and saying, my daddy's going to be on telly, but I can't tell you who he's going to be.
Well, tell us a bit about the person you're going to be.
Well, he first came to international fame in 1969 when he did the Woodstock Festival. Mm-hmm. His first hit was a cover by the Beatles, with a little help from my friends. And he didn't have his first #1 until 1983, when he recorded a duet with Jennifer Warnes. It was from Officer and a Gentleman.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Kevin.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Joe Cocker.
Joe Cocker! The Soul Survivor! Tonight, singing live, Kevin Stokes is Joe Cocker!
Unchain my heart, baby, let me go. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't love me no more. Every time I call you on the phone, some fella tells me that you're not at home. Unchain my heart and please set me free. Unchain my heart, baby, let me be. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't care about me. You got me sewn up like a pillowcase, but you let my love go to waste. Unchain my heart and please set me free. I'm under your spell, just like a man in a trance, yeah. Oh, but you know damn well that I don't stand a chance. Please, unchain my heart, let me go my way. Unchain my heart, you worry me night and day. Why lead me to this life of misery when you don't care a bag of beans for me? Unchain my heart and please set me free. Oh, set me free. Oh, why don't you do that to me? 'Cause you don't care. Oh, but you know damn well that I don't stand a chance, no. Whoa. 'Cause you don't care. Well, please set me free.
You're one of the best Joe Cocker lookalikes I've ever seen. Have you had a bit of a rough life, you?
Sure.
You know, with a song like that, and particularly being Joe Cocker, you can only go into that completely 100% passion and feeling you should leave the audience exhausted. And after that, frankly, I could do with a lie down. You are just sensational, you know. And I think, girls, your daughters, you can tell everybody who Daddy really is. He really is Joe Cocker. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Stokes as Joe Cocker! Well done. The short journey from here to those doors begins with one phone call. All our star guests simply dialed 090 11 22 55 66 for an application form. And now they're just a vote away from the live grand final. As a legal requirement, I have to tell you, the calls cost 25p a shot and a little more if you're using a mobile. It's worth calling. How do you think I got this job? Best 25p I ever spent. You go for the phone, I'll go for the break, then we'll all go for broke in just a mo. To Stars in Their Eyes. OK, here's some national stereotypes. The English love being reserved. The Irish love the crack. The Scots love their heritage. And the Welsh love Anne Robinson. Sometimes stereotypes are true, and when it comes to the Welsh and their music, you can see why. Here's a real stereotype from Wales, thanks to star guest number 5.
Hi, I'm Neil Allison from Erskine outside Glasgow. This is Glasgow Rangers Football Club.
It's a beautiful day.
Friends and family would probably describe me as the Joker. I'm a bit mischievous. I enjoy a good laugh.
First met Neil about seven years ago through a mutual friend. We've been going out for about 2.5 years now.
The reason I applied to Stars in Their Eyes is because my girlfriend Michelle, her mum, heard me sing in a pub, phoned up the line and basically got me an application form, and here I am.
About to play in Pop's Premiership, Neil Allison. OK. Now, your mum and dad are out there in the audience. We've seen your girlfriend already. Is your mum and dad there? They have a very loving relationship, don't they?
Yes. Dad was going to work one morning on the bike and he put on this orange Mac, seeing as it was raining. Mum was poking fun at him about it, so Dad left for work. Mum left shortly after in the car. Approached a set of traffic lights and saw my dad in the Mac on the bike and thought, I'm going to be funny. Went down the window, pushed right off the bike, but it wasn't actually my dad, it was a complete stranger.
So if you were that man, Mother's very sorry. Tell us about the person you're going to be.
The person I'm going to be tonight he's the lead singer in a hugely successful Welsh band.
Yep.
They've supported acts like the Manic Street Preachers and The Who, and he's recently done a duet with Tom Jones called Mama Told Me Not to Come.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Neil.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Kelly Jones from the Stereophonics.
Kelly Jones! With a change of brethren tonight, singing live, Neil Allison is Kelly Jones!
San Francisco Bay, past Pier 39. 8 p.m. Can't remember what time. Got the waiting cab, stop at the red light. Address and show her up, but it turned out just right. It started straight up, coming here was hell. And that's his first words. We asked what he meant. He said, where you from? We told him our lot. You take a holiday. Is this what you want? So have a nice day. Have a nice day. So have a nice day. Have a nice day. Lie around all day, have a drink of cheers. Yourself in tourist, yeah, that's what I hate. You said we're going wrong, we've all become the same. We dress the same way, only our accents change. So have a nice day. Have a nice day. So have a nice day. Have a nice day. Swim in the ocean, that be my
is a great song with a great voice. I have to tell you that Q Magazine described Kelly Jones. They said he has a killer voice, is a killer instrument in its own right. And he could have been describing you. That is a killer voice, you know. And I want you to see something right now. Look at your mum and dad. A picture of happiness and pride. They'll be shoving each other out the car on the way home. Ladies and gentlemen, Neil Allison as Kelly Jones. Well done. You've heard all 5 voices, and while the fat lady isn't singing yet, she's definitely gargling the honey and lemon, because no one leaves here alive until we find a finalist. Before the vote, let's see and hear tonight's 5 musical moments one more time. Sam Adams was the High Priestess of Pop, Kylie Minogue. Hezron Otti, signed, sealed and delivered as Stevie Wonder. Paulette Williams was clocking on as Dolly Parton. Kevin Stokes cut it like Sheffield Steel as Joe Cocker. And finally, Neil Allison was just looking and sounding like Kelly Jones. As always, you should have been listening for the best sound-alike, not watching for the best look-alike. So, studio audience, cast your votes now. We have a winner. Is it Kylie Minogue, Stevie Wonder, Dolly Parton, Joe Cocker, or Kelly Jones? And the winner is Dolly Parton! I know. You see? Yeah. Jason and there he is. Jason and the kids, they've been badgering you for years to do this.
Oh, my God.
Why didn't you believe them?
Oh, because when you just stood there with an Hoover and a dishcloth, you don't really look like Dolly Parton.
You could look like Dolly Parton any time you like, love. You see, domestic goddess.
I can't believe this is what I've been waiting for.
Domestic goddess, pop queen, live finalist. You've cleaned up, haven't you? You're a top there. Here's who Paulette will be up against. The voice in the live grand final so far. Our first winner, William Brown, bringing back the 70s as Errol Brown. George Gordon as the newest Latin legend, Enrique Iglesias. Lisa Fletcher as the incomparable Sinead O'Connor. Andy McCrink as that working-class hero, John Lennon. Carolyn Cullen as cabaret queen, Liza Minnelli. Eno Williams as Harlem's finest, Alicia Keys. And last week's winner, Nick McCulloch, as that 24-carat star, Neil Diamond. And if you've ever wondered what it takes to walk through those doors, we'll leave you with an Access All Areas backstage pass. Ladies and gentlemen, with the voice that got her to the live grand final, Paulette Williams as Dolly Parton. Good night.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you so much.
I stumbled to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come alive. Jump in the sun, the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping. The folks like me on the job 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, wide awake and make believe I'm really getting by. It's all taking and no giving. Yeah, just use your mind, but you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes I bet it's out to get me. They let you dream, just watch them shatter. You just step on the boss man ladder. You got dreams you'll never take away. So there's a lot of you friends wait for the day a ship will come in. Time's gonna tell.